40 years at sea. A war at sea. A war with no battles, no monuments, only casualties.
The Cold War. Silent. Deadly. Misunderstood. Propagandized. But, to those who fought in the trenches of its front lines, unforgettable. Nearly 30 years later, however, some of their tales have still never been told. Helicopter anti-submarine warfare squadrons of the US Navy, flying the venerable H-3 Sea King, tirelessly hovered over this cold front for decades. And this is their story.
On the flight deck, air crews are manning up for the 2010 launch. The temperature is 84 degrees, the altimeter is 3019. It's time for all unnecessary personnel to clear the catwalk down the flight deck. All flight deck personnel get into the complete proper flight deck uniform. Helmets on, buckles, sleeves rolled down. Goggles down, check chocks tied down, and all their gear about the deck. Check your pockets for fog. Check all rotor clearances and prop marks. All new aircraft for the 2010
A landmark design, the Sikorsky H-3 Sea King was the world's first amphibious helicopter built to counteract the growing threat of the Soviet submarine force in the 1950s. Specifically developed to function as the Navy's ultimate hunter-killer in the ASW mission, roles which were previously carried out by two separate helicopters. The H-3 began service in 1961 as a major anti-submarine warfare and fleet utility asset. It served the Navy dependably for over 40 years, eventually being replaced entirely by the more advanced H-60 Seahawk.
Because we know that an aggressor will attempt to interdict our ocean-based retaliatory forces, as well as our sea-lift supply ships, we've developed a substantial anti-submarine warfare capability. Our anti-submarine warfare capability represents the best insurance the nation has against having its ocean trade routes disrupted and cut by enemy submarine action.
The old Navy training films paint a very rosy picture indeed. But the hard realities that underlie the work of the flight crews, maintenance personnel, and their support activities are where the true stories lie. As with all carrier-based squadrons, demanding deployment rotations, arduous training and readiness requirements, extensive flight operations around the clock, and brutally inflexible working hours served to push the HS community to the breaking point during the Cold War. Rather than failing, however, they were ultimately triumphant over their Soviet nemesis. The ASW pilots, aircrews, mechanics, technicians, and support personnel who manned their posts during this grueling period of American history are true heroes. Their tales of honor, courage, and commitment deserve to be told, and their nation owes them a debt of gratitude. As was said of the previous generation by Winston Churchill, it may also be said of this one. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few.